right, how's everybody doing? Here we are, it's Tuesday night, Telly Tuesday. Over here, I'm playing a Strat right now, but I've got a Telly sitting over here. I'm going to play that in a little bit. Last week was a good week, I think. It was Telly Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo, what else? T-Bone Tuesday. So it was a good week. Only got 3 people. Hey, John, how you doing, buddy? Georgie, man, you're a regular here at the Cantina, huh? Nice to have you, dude. I don't know which direction this is going to go tonight, man. It should be pretty fun. Who else we got? Hey, Simon, what's up, buddy? How you doing, pal? How's everything out on the ramp? Miss you guys. So we're going to have a little fun tonight. Can you guys hear me okay? I put these earbuds in. There's a microphone on them. I've had some volume problems in the past. Can you hear the guitar okay? I think I'm going to put a little punch on that. Hang tight. Alright, let's see if that works. Little kick. Anyway, so it's Tuesday. It's one of the themes that we've had throughout the past couple of weeks. Actually, this is my 6th week doing this, so hard to believe. I didn't think I was going to do more than one, but everybody's having a good time, including myself. You guys see what kind of light we got there. Hey, Ange, how you doing, honey? And my buddy Ben from Switzerland. So we're going to warm up. I don't know which direction this is going to go tonight. I can tell you a couple of things. I'm going to tell a couple railroad stories tonight. So Mo, if you're out there, Killer, Rodney Wilson, I got a couple stories for you guys, and I think you know where I'm going with this. Railroad stories are always fun. These aren't too bad, but I know you'll get a kick out of them. The other thing I'm going to do tonight, my nephew, my little 8-year-old nephew, Charles, I love him dearly, but he picks on his Uncle Tom quite a bit, and so I'm going to get him back. I went over to his house the other day from a distance, and he's up in the window of the door shaking his butt at me, and I said, I'm going to get you, young man. So stand by for that. Like I said, I'm going to warm up. We got a few people on here. Hey, Frank, my old U.S. Air buddy up in the tower in Philly. Good to see you, man. All right, so just a little warm up. Might take me a couple warm-ups. What am I thinking, man? I think I got the guitar tuned, but I'm getting there. I had one earlier, and I've got one poured here already. I was on the fence between Jack and Ginger or margaritas, and man, those margaritas went down so good last week, I figured I better do it again. So this one's already poured. And put a little lime in there. I didn't put salt on the rim this time because I got it all over my face last week. And you know me, we always do things here on TBTV. We do them trucker style. So why should tonight be any different, right? So let's load this rascal up just a little bit. Ooh, I better stir that. All that's sitting on top. Use your trusty stir stick. I love that sound. Okay. All right. Cheers, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Let's get it going. What do you say? Now that is trucker style. I had it going pretty good there to start with, but that's like kerosene, man. But you know what? That's the way we roll here on TBTV. So let's start with something a little funky, just to loosen up, right? starting to get somewhere some more, as my dad would say. We're not going to do that some more. Somebody made a comment. Matter of fact, it was my good buddy Saren. Hey, Saren, I know you're out there, so cheers to you. She said, we were laughing at you because you're grabbing your glass all the time. Well, hell yeah, I make a pretty good drink. But who didn't know that, right? So I'm sorry that I reached for this quite a bit, but it is what it is. So if I didn't say it before, cheers, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We're going to, I'm glad you're tuned in, and I hope you're ready to get tuned up. So, cheers. We had a party last week, man. It was cool. Looks like we got some folks out there. Hey, Paul, good to see you, buddy. Saren, I see you. Zing, how are you, man? Yes, you're absolutely right. Thanks for reminding me. Little Richard passed away. I guess it was over the weekend, Friday maybe. But, man, what an influence on everybody from the Beatles, Jimi Hendrix, the Everly Brothers, you know, just what a major loss in music. So, you know, rest in peace, brother, and Godspeed. We will try and carry the torch for you. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I've got these earbuds in. I've been playing around with it a little bit. I know in the past there's been some problems with the volume. So if you can, let me know. Hey, Donnie, I'm glad you made it. Hi, Karen. Cheers to Tucson, Arizona. One of my favorite places. Like I said, I'm going to embarrass my nephew here in a couple of minutes. I'm probably going to embarrass myself. But, you know, as an uncle, it's my job, you know, and so we'll get to that here in a minute. You know, one thing I said last week, I was talking about Shaquille O'Neal. I saw that thing that Willie Geist did on NBC News last Sunday morning. And Shaq said something that really stuck with me and hit home. And he said, ask yourself every day, what have you done to make somebody smile today? And so I've been doing that. I've been asking myself, you know, what have I done? And I'm challenging you guys as my friends and family to do the same. Ask yourself what you have done to make someone smile today. Make somebody's day a little better. It doesn't have to be somebody you know. Kindness is a universal language. There's no language barrier between a smile. So, and it doesn't cost anything to smile. So give somebody a smile. Let them know that it's going to be okay. All right. That's one of the themes here on TBTV here at the Bone de Rosa. So cheers. Ooh. So, thanks for that, Shaq. I've kind of let myself go, letting the hair grow out. I have no choice. As long as my hair's been in 30 years. So what, man? I didn't even shave the past couple of days. I'm going to have to shave soon because I start looking too much like my sister. So I'll have to shave that. She hates that joke. But Amy, sorry, hon. I had to do it. But I love you. And as one of your brothers, you know that we would defend you like a good big brother should. So I'm gonna talk about my nephew Charles here for a second, and you guys, if you're parents or aunts and uncles, you'll get this. I will do anything in the world for that little kid. He's my buddy. And Charles, if you're watching, I'm gonna get you, pal. But I love him, and when he was just a little boy, he couldn't even talk yet. He was still in diapers, but he could say poop, okay? Couldn't you, Charles? And so, me being the uncle that I am, I wrote a song for Charles. I didn't have a guitar with me, so I just kind of put it together. And it's a catchy little tune, and I hope that you get a kick out of it like I did, okay? So, Charles, here's the poop song, bud. I like to poop. I like to poop. There's trouble in my belly and my diaper's really smelly. I like to poop. I like to poop. Hey, Mom, it's not just gas. I need you to wipe my butt. I like to poop. That's it. I have embarrassed myself, and hopefully I have embarrassed my little nephew Charles. But I love you, buddy, and that's for you. You be a good boy, listen to your folks, okay? And I'm sure I'm going to pay for that dearly. So, a couple of shout outs tonight. I've been trying to get some shout outs to my friends and family. Jerry and Sandy Chapman down in Huntington, West Virginia. Dear friends of mine. Sandy can sing like an angel. Jerry, well, Jerry's Jerry, my buddy Jelly Belly. But I love you guys. And it was 4 years ago today that they got married. And I was fortunate enough to attend their wedding with my dear friend Big Mike. And hey, Big Mikey, how you doing, man? You were a fun date. But just remember, man, we're buddies, but homie, don't play that, okay? Jerry and Sandy, cheers. Here's to many more happy years for you guys. I love you both. I enjoyed seeing the pictures earlier today, so thank you for that. Also, one of my railroading buddies, Dave Martak. Dave and Chris are new grandparents. And Dave's younger than me, so that's scary. But they have a beautiful family, and now they're grandparents. So Dave, I haven't had a chance to send you a note yet, but if you're tuned in, I hope you're getting tuned up. But congratulations, man. Congratulations on being grandparents. And here's to Jerry and Sandy, Dave and Chris being grandparents, okay? Cheers. This is going down pretty quick tonight. I'm not going to lie to you. It's pretty good. So, hi, Ames. I love you. My sister's checking in. Means Charlie must have seen that. One of the things I thought I'd talk about with you guys tonight is tone on the guitar. I know I got a lot of my friends that are guitar players and musicians, and tone's very important. I pretty much just run the chord into the amp with the exception of what's called a tube screamer. I don't even use the screamer that much anymore. It's just, I like to get the overdrive out of the amp, but the tube screamer is just for a little punch on a solo. But this guitar has got such great tone. This is a Fender American Standard Strat. It's got vintage noiseless pickups in it, which I love. Turn the lights down, a couple more of those and it'll get greasy, I promise. I love slow greasy blues. When I got Donnie Hops backing me up on the bass, or Kenny Belmont, got Larry Black on the drums, my brother Greg, those guys can hold it down. Brad Butler, one of the best drummers I've ever played with. Al Roop, and last but not least, big brother Cheeseburger on the Hammond B3 organ, and that B3 adds so much soul and just grit, man. I love it. I love cutting a groove like that, and so we might get down on a little bit of that a little more here in a second. Are you guys checking in? Are you out there? Hey, Bradley Cooper, another Delta buddy. How are you, man? I miss you guys. we're going to go around the horn tonight. I got a couple different things I want to throw at you guys. What can I tell you? I had tickets. Heather and I had tickets to go see the Rolling Stones in Pittsburgh, June 26th. And if you guys know anything about me, I'm a huge Rolling Stones fan. I like Keith Richards. I like Mick, Charlie, Chuck Leavell, Daryl on the bass, but my man is Ronnie Wood. Okay, I think Ronnie Wood is just the coolest. He's a player. Keith gets all the spotlight, and Ronnie just hangs back, and he's a working man. He's just, I love his style, man. He just does what he needs to do. And I was bummed, man. We had tickets. We were going to go to Pittsburgh, had a nice hotel downtown, or as they say in Pittsburgh, downtown. Did I say that right? Downtown. But the show was canceled, or they're going to reschedule it, I guess. So I'm looking forward to seeing the Stones. I've seen them like 4 or 5 times. And, you want to talk about a band, those guys with longevity, man, I'm telling you, they're it, and they're cool. They realize where they are in life, and they're genuinely happy to be there, But anyway, I'm going to switch guitars, okay? I'm going to go to the Telecaster, and I'll explain why here in a second. But usually, when I unplug the guitar, I would put the amp on standby because it's going to make a big noise. Not so much tonight because I don't have the volume cranked too loud, but it's kind of unprofessional to do that. I'm going to do it anyway. That's all that was. But we'll get a little bit of hum going back into the other guitar here in a second. So, and I'll come back to the Strat. But this is my Tele. I talked about this guitar the first time I got on. See, there's that noise. I don't like that. The first time I got on here, I talked about this guitar, and this is the working tool right here, man. This thing it's a workhorse, and I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with you guys once I get the guitar tuned up, and then I think I'm gonna work on getting tuned up a little bit too. You guys down with that? So, who's there? Hey, Big Daddy. Guilty. Mary, how are you? You got Codge with you? I tell you what, Mary Codger, her husband and I, we could write a book together, man. That guy and I, we have been through some adventures, and I miss Codge. And we're going to get together soon, Codge. I'm going to hold you to that because Terry, I know Terry is hearing your name right now and going crazy. We're all going to get together. Pine Tree's going to come in from Colorado. And Hippie, if you're out there, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. So, In Hope brothers, my Sigma Chi brothers, let's knock this back a little bit, and then we'll top off. You guys up for topping off a little bit? I tell you what, here at T-Bone's Cantina, we mix a mighty fine margarita. And, shit, I'm going to spill this, I know it. I spilled last week. I told you guys right before I went on, it's like 6:58, and I spilled. So, I'm going to try not to do that tonight. This has already been pre-mixed, and I did mix it trucker style. However, I'm a long-distance trucker. Tonight, anyway. So, you know what that means, right? Of course you know what that means. Ooh. And, we have to give it a good stir. So let's stir that bad boy up. So we're drinking to the Rolling Stones right now. Cheers. Hey, Julie and Leslie, where are you guys? Are you out there? Let's have one. Hey, Phil. Good God, that's kerosene. Sorry I was slurping in your ear there, but wow. So back to the Stones. Yeah, I had tickets June 28th in Pittsburgh. Heather and I were going to go over there. Looking forward to having a fun weekend. And anyway, it'll happen. It just won't happen on June 26th. Like I said, big fan of the Stones. Keith plays in an odd tuning. He plays an open G, which is like a G chord. I played the other guitar. The Strat was in standard tuning, and I went ahead and tuned this thing to open G. Except I left the heavier E string on this guy right here. I don't know if you can see that one. Keith takes that off. He doesn't even mess with it. But I just put a new set of strings on this guitar, and I thought, shit, I'm going to tune it back to standard tuning anyway, so I'm not going to waste the string. But, you know, like I noticed that I've said before, I'm probably going to butcher this. I said that a lot last week with good reason. But I'm probably going to butcher this too. But anyway, we'll see what happens. So Keith, he uses this tuning, and it's kind of unique, but it makes things easy to play the Stone song. So like, right? Start me up. That's easy. It's just laying your finger across here, put these two fingers down. That's all it is, man. But it's cool, right? That's greasy cool. Hey, Leslie, what's up? I'm glad to see you guys are there. Scratching lottery tickets, I hope. Here, let me scratch one for you. Old joke, just like this one is here. That's from my wife, Heather. She's out there in the other room. She probably can't hear what I'm saying, but I know she'll hear that. So, hey, hon. Anyway, back to the Stones. So a lot of their songs use that pattern, right? So, like, here you go. Now, I'm not even going to say I'm probably going to butcher this. I am going to butcher this because I just started playing in open G a couple of days ago. And it takes a long time to develop this stuff. And I'm just, you know, I'm still learning. I'm having fun. But you guys are my friends. You're my family. Who cares, right? We're having fun. So let's see how this sounds. That's all it is, man. It's the same form, right? It's the same thing here. Which is the same as. How cool is that, man? That one open chord has made him a multi-millionaire. So, pretty cool. Good Lord, that is diesel fuel. Or for you aviators, that's Jet A, no Prist, okay? Stay in tune here, because I've got new strings on this thing. I don't even use that one, but I'm going to still make sure it's in tune. And I'm just a tad flat. And then the other one that I like, which I promise I will butcher this, okay? But it's one of my all-time favorite Stones tunes. It's so much fun. And it just makes me happy to do this, and it's... Screwed that up. See if I can't butcher it a little more. Don't hate me for it, man. That's a cool groove, and I will get that down. And that fingering is just, it's the coolest. So to my guitar buddies out there, you guys have some fun with that, okay? Hey, Linda, how are you? And Kim, all right, I see you're back out there. You're a real regular here at T-Bone TV / the Bonderosa / T-Bone Tuesdays. Cheers to you guys. Hey, Craig, Stan. So anyway, that's the Rolling Stone stuff. Open G, it's a fun key, man. G's it's a good key for country. I can't do anything with it right now in this open tuning other than what I just showed you. You've seen the extent of it. I love that, man. Isn't that cool? Okay, that's enough for the telly. So let me ask you guitar pickers out there, do you want me to pick the Strat back up, or do you want me to take this thing and tune it into standard tuning? So let me know what you think, all right? Hey, Amy, Lindsay, you haven't missed a single broadcast of this, so thanks for tuning in, man. That's cool. I see my nephew Chris is out there. Hey, Chris, I was just breaking Charlie Stones a couple minutes ago. I'm going to give you a pass for right now. But Chris is my other nephew. I love him dearly, and I miss you, Chris. I hope I get to see you in person. So when we get past all the social distancing, let's you and I get together and cut up, okay? So, hey, Jackie, my mother-in-law out there. I'm going to give you a pass, Jackie. I've given you a hard time lately, starting on your birthday, and I'm not going to do that. However, your husband is he's fair game, and so my father-in-law Drew, who's a pretty good guy in my book. I like Drew. Actually, I love Drew. He's my father-in-law. He's my friend, and he's the target of a lot of my jokes. And I don't give Drew a pass, nor should I. But he's big into camouflage lately. I don't know what that's all about, but you'll never see him coming, that's for sure. So I'm going to keep this old Telecaster going and tune it up, so just bear with me for a second, guys, all right? I love the tellies, man. I'm just putting this thing back in standard tuning, so should take but a second. So my father-in-law Drew, he played his joke on me a couple of weeks ago. It was like after the first or second one of these that I did, and you guys use Google Duo? We do that sometimes. It's kind of like FaceTime. But he called me up, and it was a video. And when I answered it, he's got a cowboy hat on. He's got this Esteban acoustic guitar, and he's got this big cocktail mixed up. And what he's doing is he's making fun of me. And it was the funniest damn thing. I can tell you, man, it just made my heart sing. I was so happy with that. And he was afraid that I was going to be offended. Actually, Jackie was afraid I was going to be offended. But you guys know me. I'm thick-skinned. All those years in Philly, you know, if you can't take it, you better not dish it out. But Philly toughened me up for that. And a shout out to my Philly peeps. Yo, what's up, Philly? Hey, Judd. Man, these margaritas are kicking in. So now we're back in standard tuning. So we're talking about the key of G. So the guitar that I have over here, the telly. No, I'm sorry. I've got it right in my hand. I had it tuned to a G chord, and now it's in standard tuning. So to play the G, I have to do this. Actually, it's like this. I had this extra note here, which I use quite a bit. It's a good country key. And there's this country lick that I love, man. It goes like this. It's like a 2-octave run. And it sounds great on this guitar. I love the telly. Let me see if I can really get it twanged up here. I missed a note there. That's one way to play it in the open position. Watch this, you guys can see it. But you can also do it like this. And this will be a 3-octave run. Right? I think that's pretty cool. Oops. Screwed up. So, I love country, man. There's so much stuff you can do in G. Make sure we're back in tune. I put new strings on this guitar today, and I know I'm flat. No offense to any of you girls out there. I apologize. That reminds me of another song, which we won't do tonight. So I told you I was going to tell you some railroad stories. So I've got... Man, my life on the railroad was just awesome, okay? I met some of the coolest, orneriest people you'd ever want to know. And I love them all in different ways. But I can say that my buddy John Moyer, Mo, excuse me, everybody knows him as Mo. And Mo is one of the funniest guys I've ever met. And Mo, I hope you and Carol are out there. Hey, Tommy Carroll, good to see you, buddy. That's a guitar player right there. Tommy Carroll up in Delaware. Used to play a barrel house, 4 on the floor. And Tommy has always been so good to me, man, and always opened up the door and allowed me to come in. Even when I was living out of town, they'd be playing somewhere, and he'd be like, yeah, come on out. So, thank you, man. And I look forward to when we can play again. I miss George, but I hope me and you and Tony can get together and cheese and roop. That's a cool picture Tony put up on Facebook the other day of all us. God, we look so young, right? But before I talk about Mo, because Mo deserves his own chapter, I want to talk about this shot glass. Woo. It's a hoss, man. And I'm certainly not going to fill it, but let's just do a shot. Anybody out there doing shots tonight? You know, I always stay here at the house, and I hope that you guys too. I always promote responsible drinking, okay? Because when I was younger, that was the last thing I did. I was wild, and I lived through it. I didn't hurt anybody. I didn't hurt myself, but now, you know, we stay at home. So, who's out there? Hey, Dennis. How you doing, bud? Barbara and Billy, I don't know if you guys are down in Leesville or not, but dilly, okay? Cheers, everybody. Welcome to TBTV, otherwise known as the Bone DeRosa. I stole that from Donnie, okay? And I got to give full credit to Donnie Hops. He called his house the Don DeRosa, and I stole it. I borrowed it, so with Donnie's permission and credit, of course. So, hey, Norma. How you doing, sweetie? Norma Kirby. We went through engine school together. She's my dear friend. I love Norma. And Norma, I just have to tell you, don't call me Norma. Call me Chubsy Upsy. Cheers, everybody. That's good stuff. So, my buddy Mo, John Moyer. So Mo worked for me down in Huntington, West Virginia. I was a road foreman. I ran the crew base. I had a small crew base there of like a half a dozen engineers and conductors. Really good railroaders, man. But Mo and I hit it off right off the bat. And there was a time, so as a road foreman, as the manager of the crew base, and I'm also a locomotive engineer, but I had to be qualified on the territory that I managed my crew over, right? For me to manage them properly, I should be qualified on the territory. So the problem was we only ran trains 3 days a week, out and back. That was it. And so it was kind of tough to qualify. You know, we ran on Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. So Mo and all the guys were really good about helping me, okay? And I was in Petersburg, Virginia for an event with Amtrak as a manager, and they one of the CSX officials came up to me and said, "Hey man, we really need to get you qualified on that territory, so we're going to give you your qualifying ride next week." And I'm like, "Shit, I'm not ready for that." And they're like, "Well, that's, you know, you're going to have to take the qualifying ride, so whatever you have to do to get ready." And I'm panicked, right? Because there's no way. You know, this is there's a lot of speed changes. There's a lot of, you know, just a lot to know. And without going into a lot of detail, engineers have a lot of responsibility. There's a lot of memory items. But I didn't have enough time to do it, all right? And so bottom line is, they told me, this is the date you're going to take your ride. You better be ready. And I'm like, shit, this is going to be an embarrassment, right? So the day comes and they send this road foreman out from CSX, Hinton, West Virginia. His name was Dave Nichols. Dave retired from CSX. He's a good man. I can't say enough good things about Dave Nichols. He's my buddy, okay? So Dave's he's pretty straight-laced. I don't think Dave is a drinker. I know he's not on Facebook, or if he is, I don't know about it. But I'm still going to toast Dave because he's my bud. So cheers, Dave. So the day comes, I've got to run the Cardinal. Train 50, all the way from Huntington out to Clifton Forge, Virginia, which is the end of CSX territory, and that's where the Buckingham branch takes over. And Mo and David Johnson were the engineers that day. Killer Johnson. That guy's got his own chapter. All right, Killer, I love you, dude. Don't hurt me, mister. Or no, it was, Mister, you hurt me. Anyway, Killer and Mo were the engineers, so I was riding with him, and Dave's up there observing me run the train, doing an evaluation as a manager. And Mo and Killer, they were so cool. You know, they were like, "Hey, can you believe this 40-mile-an-hour speed restriction's been here for years?" That was Mo's way of telling me, "Dude, you got a 40-mile-an-hour speed restriction coming up." So I limped my way through that check ride, okay? Dave passed me on it. We got to Clifton Forge, and he signed me off. But I never would have done it without Killer and Mo. So, and the other engineers too. You know, Eric Pack and Rodney Wilson. And I got a story for you, bud. Billy Brown. All you guys, man, you looked after me, and I tried to look after you as your manager. So, thank you guys, and I miss you. I haven't talked to you in a long time, but cheers, okay? Who's calling me? So, that was your little train sound, right? So, I'm out qualifying with Mo and Rodney one day, right? And Rodney Wilson's a musician, he's a piano player, very talented, my good friend. And so we're coming back westbound, train 51, and is that right? Yeah, train 50, yeah, westbound. And we just left Alderson, West Virginia, which is, there's a big prison there. That's where Martha Stewart did her time. It's beautiful country, right? And so we're cruising along, and one of them said, I think it was Rodney, these two guys, they worked this joke on me so well, I'd like to just punch them right in the neck. But they said, hey man, you know they don't make those round bales of hay anymore. And I'm like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they not make the round bales of hay? And Is that right? And they said because the cows weren't getting us a square meal, which is a stupid joke, right? But I bought into it. I fell right into it. They got me. So you bastards, I'm going to get you back. I did that last week, right? We used to do this song. I'm all over the place, and I apologize, man. I'm just having a good time playing for you guys. We used to do this song. It was called, I want to say it's a Muddy Waters song. Can anybody tell me Muddy Waters' real name? You got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's McKinley Morganfield. But he did a song called Help Me. And Linus Gatsby used to sing this in Destination Blues and just nail it, man. But it's a real cool, greasy groove. And it just goes. See, now I'm screwed up. What's cool about that song is we used to do something similar to that when I was with the Usual Suspects with Cheese. And it's hard to get Cheese to do this. Every now and then he would do it, but it was Green Onions, okay, by Booker T and the MGs, which you modulate up a key to F. Okay, that was an E, right? But Green Onions is out of F, so it goes like this. Margaritas are kicking in tonight. How about that? Cheers, everybody. Are you guys having fun? I'm having fun. Who all's out there? We still got a pretty good crowd out there. Hey, Cecilia. It's good to see you. You know, I every time I see your name, I think of the mayor. You guys, a lot of folks out there know me, man. My buddy Pete, the Mayor Goodwin. He passed away several years ago. I love Pete, man. That guy. I'm gonna write a book about Pete. That's all there is to it. I can write a book about Pete and Big Chris, and I'm gonna do it. Probably nobody will buy the book, but I get to write it and tell the stories, and they're true. And it includes a cast of characters like Donnie Hops and Willie Pooch, Cheese, Al Roop. And you know, let's talk about this whole thing that I've been doing, right? This started out as a one night. I was just going to do it one night, and everybody had such a good time, especially me, okay? I had a ball, and it just seemed like the right time to do it, you know, telling these stories and talking about my life on the road as a musician and as a railroad engineer, as a pilot. I ride motorcycles. I'm very blessed. I am the luckiest guy in the world. I have lived a dozen lifetimes, okay? I've done more cool stuff in my time than most people ever get a chance to do. And I'm so fortunate that you guys are in my life. You're my friends. And I just, you know, I shake my head and I just wonder what I did to deserve this. So thank you guys for being my friends and being my family. But we're not done yet, all right? The best is yet to come, and I'm going to see to that. And I, you know, I said this a couple weeks ago. I'm going to come out and see you guys. If you guys want to get together, you say the word. I will come to you. I don't care, Karen. I don't care if you're in Tucson, okay? Heather and I will load up, and we'll come out to Tucson. Nisa down in Texas. Tim down in Texas. We'll come to Texas. Jimmy Eric down in Palm Coast, Florida, we will come down. I'm going to do that anyway. But you guys are my friends and my family. I love you guys. This has been awesome. If you want me to continue doing this, I will try. I will certainly try and do that. This has been a lot of fun. I never thought we'd make it 6 weeks, you know, and here we are in the 6th week, and it's still fresh, and, you know, shit, we're getting tuned up, right? So I make an idiot out of myself. I sing the poop song. I'm drinking shots of tequila. I'll do one shot. That's it, man. I'm not a big drinker anymore, but I do like to have a cocktail. Hey, cheers, Sean. That's right, Tommy. Willie Pooch said, shit, get drunk, get to be important, be somebody. And you know what? Who all out there got to meet Willie Pooch? Okay? I know everybody's got their own Willie Pooch story. And if you don't, you missed out on a real character. He was a good man. You know, he was the real deal. He was a real blues man. But he was also my friend. And Pooch had all these sayings, like, you know, he'd leave. When he was leaving someplace, he'd go, hey, T-Bone. Hey, man, I'll plant you now and dig you later. You know, that was Pooch, man. I'll plant you now and dig you later. You know, and he would say, hey, man, before you there was none, and when you're gone, there ain't gonna be no more. And there's a lot of truth to that, man. You know, Willie, that was true for Willie. You know, hey, Willie Pooch, before him there was none, and now that he's gone, there'll be no more. Pooch, I miss you, man. I hope you're up in heaven, laughing and having a good time, man. So, cheers. Guys, I know I'm talking a lot. I'm also drinking a lot tonight. You guys want to have another cocktail? Let's just top off. What do you say? Don't tell anybody. Okay, we're just gonna. Oh hell yeah! Look here, we're gonna wring that out. Wring it out, baby. And then we're gonna top it off. Oops, I got a little heavy-handed. You gotta stir it up, right? Stir it properly. I love you guys. This is a lot of fun. All right, so let's jam a little bit. What do you say? You know, last week with Cinco de Mayo, man, shit, what a good time. Was that fun or what, man? I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. Zing. Born in Chicago, right? That's one of my favorite grooves, man. And did you hear the twang on that telly? Ain't nothing like a Fender Telecaster, man. I just love that tone. Just noodling, man. Just having fun. How are we doing on time, man? I've gone a little longer tonight. But you guys are hanging in. How about that? Blakely, what's up, man? You know, I'm not even going to get into this tonight. This is a whole other chapter. When I was a kid, And I'm just gonna I'm gonna tease you a little bit because I'm a tease, okay? And that's what they do on TV, right? They tease you with something to draw you back in. When I was a young kid, man, when I first started playing guitar, I was into heavy metal, if you can believe that. Now that's kerosene. Let me see if I can dial this thing up just a tad, okay? Let's see. Hang tight. Where are we at? Yeah, got a dead battery. Okay, that's another episode then. Just gonna do some heavy metal for you. That's not my bag anymore. There goes the battery, right? We're just gonna take that out of the mix, okay? We're gonna take the tube screamer out. It's got a dead battery. Sorry about that. Now we're just gonna go directly into the amp at this point. That was a tube screamer falling, okay? So we're going to wrap this up pretty soon. Brother Willie Bates, how are you, sir? I miss you, man. Willie's a good dude, conductor on the railroad. Brother Mason. Rudy, I meant to say hi to you earlier. Man, I know Rudy Jonas is out there. You know, I'm all over the place. I apologize. I'm having fun. Last week, in honor of Cinco de Mayo, I was pissing around with... way out of tune. You guys that were dialed in last week know where this is going, right? So get your drinks ready. Get them ready. Blakely, I see you know what's up. You guys know where this is going, right? You guys ready to dance? Tequila. You guys have fun? I sure did. Here we go. Did you say it? Did you shout it? Because I didn't hear you here, okay? It's Tuesday night. You guys are on TBTV. So I want to hear you shout it, man. I hope you guys are having fun. This has been a fun night, man. A little too tuned up, but it's okay. Just like last week, you know, that's a fun party tune. I hope you guys are partying. I hope you're having a good time. Do you want me to do this again? I know I ask you guys that every week, and I want to make sure that you guys are enjoying yourselves. I hope it gives you something to look forward to on Tuesday nights. It's given me something to look forward to. It's made me practice guitar, especially with that open tuning. Man, I've never done that. I don't mess with open tunings. That was pretty cool. So I'm branching out and doing new stuff. I'm doing new stuff. But anyway, like I said, I try to give everybody shout outs where I can. I look, yeah, Liz, I don't have my glasses on. It's small print. Ben, what line did I steal from you? I don't know what that would be. You tell me, brother. You know, I got to say this again. Cheers to all the medical folks, the doctors, the nurses that are putting their lives at risk. All the medical staff, the EMTs, the firemen, the police officers. You know, this is a non-political format. I don't care what your beliefs are. Leave them at the door. Okay, this is all about fun and supporting people that are helping. And so hats off to all my medical friends. Julie Hughes. Julie, you know I love you. You're like a sister to me. You and Jill. You're doing good things, and I love you guys, and I miss you, and I hope you guys are staying safe. And your mom, Miss Kit, that's awful bright in the back. Let me see if I can darken that up. There we go. That's too dark. Son of a bitch shit. There we go. All right, cool. So, anyway, it's been a good night. What kind of a note do you guys want? Oh, shoot. What kind of note do you want to end this on? Do you want to go back and do a little party? I can't get the lighting right. I'll tell you what, everybody grab a drink. Okay? I'm going to grab a drink. Terry, I don't know if you're out there. I hope you are. Oh, to hell with it. Wasn't much of a drink, but I don't need much. So you guys, let's close out Tuesday night on a good note. Okay? This is it. Get up, dance. I don't care, man. Shake something. If you got maracas, shake them. Like I always say, if you got something else and you want to shake that too, do it. So, here we go. I love you guys. Happy Tuesday. Happy T-Bone Tuesday. Happy Telecaster Tuesday. And Tequila Tuesday. And just be good to everybody, okay? Be good to people. Give people a smile. We don't know what people are going through, so just be good, okay? I just saw my buddy, old friend, Terry Davidson. Terry, I don't know, we haven't spoken in years. I hope you're doing well. I don't know if you remember me or not, but Terry Davidson's a hell of a guitar player. Drummer in his band is Daryl Jumper Tutu. Awesome drummer. Hats off to you, man. Everybody, get up, dance on the tables, shake something. I don't care what it is. Here we go, okay? more time. Good night, everybody. It's been a fun night. I hope you guys had half as much fun as I did. It's going to be a good week coming up. The weather's getting better. Be good to everybody. Hopefully I'll have my hair cut next week by the time you see me. I'll probably shave. But anyway, be good to each other, right? Be good to people you don't know. And just have a good week. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Cheers. That drink is too full. Finish your drink right now, okay? Here we go. Pretty damn close, but you got to remember, that's trucker style. Adios, bitchachos. See you next week.